Good morning, students. In this video, you are going to learn about how to construct the frequency for the given data. Basically, you should understand that what is a frequency. So already you had learned in the introduction of statistics that what do you mean by statistics, what are the different divisions of statistics, what is the various functions and importance of statistics, right? So basically statistics, right, so it is one of the thing which is very important to analyze and interpret the data. What are the data that you are collected, right? It should be properly analyzed with the help of the various statistical methods or techniques, and it should be properly interpreted, which is talking about giving a proper meaning to that particular data, right? So today, under this introduction to statistics, today I'm going to explain you how to calculate the frequency, right? So you know what is called frequency. So basically, frequency is like number of times the value is occurred, right, in the given data set. So or it is also called as a repetition, right? So for example, you have collected the age group of the employees, and it is an open-ended question where people have started giving a different age. And from that, I want to know how many people are there at the age of 22, 23, 25, or 26. So I want to calculate the number of frequency. I want to calculate the number of frequency, right? So basically, if you want to calculate the frequency, for example, see, I had given you the explanation that Sam played football on Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and Thursday afternoon. So day, and I want to know how many times they played. So Saturday they are playing two times, and Thursday they are playing one time. So totally three times in a week, right? So basically, we know how to calculate the frequency. This is a procedure for calculating the frequency. There are two different ways set of data are there. One is discrete data, another one is continuous data. That means a discrete data in the sense is you have a rounded value, whole integers or the numbers, exact number, right? Whereas continuous data, which is talking about like you can able to group the data with the same interval, right? So here when you are calculating the frequencies for the given data set, the procedure is you have to count that number and you have to put the tally bar. See here, right? And you have to put the tally bar and number of times the tally bar that you're putting that talks about the number of times the particular number occurs. This is a basic calculation we used to do or you already learned in the school. But I'm going to explain you this calculation of frequency with the help of the spreadsheet, that is Excel, right? So for example, take this sample. So this is a discrete data. That means we got the exact number. So there are 40 families in a village, and this data talks about that how many children are there in a village. Sorry, how many children are there in each families in that particular village. We know 40 families are there, but number of children they are mentioned one. Some family mentioned they don't have children. Some family they mentioned they three. But some numbers are repeated, right? Take 0, 1. So I want to know how many families are not having a children. How many families are having only one children? How many families are having two children? So I want to calculate the number of frequencies for this data. Right. Now, when you go for a manual calculation, this is how we will do. So writing the numbers and we have to put the tally mark. So 0 occurred three times, so we are putting 3 tally bar. So frequency is 3. That means 3 families, they don't have children. 1. How many families are having only one children? Put the tally mark. So if you have more than 5, then put 4 tally bar and put one cross that talks about the count of 5. And additionally you are putting 2. That means 5 plus 2 7. So 7 families are having a one children. So this is a frequency. Now this is a manual way of calculating the frequency, but today I am in this video I am going to explain you how to calculate this by using Excel. Right. Now I open an Excel. This is in Excel, so this is the data. Right, this is a data. Now order numbers are the we have 0, We have 1, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have 6. Yes, so 0 to 6. We don't have any other number apart from 6. So you put the numbers, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the numbers are there in the given data set. Now, for this, we have to calculate the frequency. All right. So you create a table like this and start entering the data like this. Now, for calculate the frequency, right? Use a frequency function equal to frequency from which data set you want to know the frequency. This is the data set. So you select this data set, right? Comma, and this frequency, right? For this numbers I need to get, all right? So I give close bracket and enter. So you will come to know 3. That means see 1, 2, 3. Now after this, you just double click this. You will come to know what is the exact frequency of the given data set. This is what we got it here. See this 3710.842, right? So this is how we have to calculate the frequency by using the Excel. Okay. Similarly, take the next. So we already discussed, right? We have two set of data. One is discrete continuous data. Now we got the exact number. Suppose you are getting a data, right? A continuous data talking about that you can group the data. So I have 0, I have 1, I have 2, I have 3. So why I want to go specifically? Can I group that from 1 to 5, 6 to 10, and 11 to 12? Yes, you can do that, right? So how to do that? So for example, see, they are given example here, class interval. So 20 to 30, how many numbers are there? So there are 5 numbers are there. It may be 21, it may be 20, it may be 27, right? So we are grouping it, but the interval should be same. The difference between the two limit, lower and upper limit, should be the same. See, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, all the differences intervals are 10, right? So after this, we will be calculating. Now, for example, this is the data. So I'm just copying this data and I'm putting in the Excel sheet again. So now I enter this data. All right. Now I have to calculate the numbers of screen. So I am going to take 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 0. So we'll take 3. And number 4 to 7. Okay, I think 7 is not there, but we have to take the okay, whatever it is, it's moving on with text. So 4 to 7, right? Okay. Now, how to calculate this? Okay, so use the fx function. Either you can directly type frequency, okay, here, or you can take it from here, right? Now here we have to use count ifs. Why? Because is in the previous example we have deal only with the exact data, numbers, count. But here we are grouping this data and we are using. So we have to use count if. Count if which range? In this range, right? And after this, what is the thing that you want to have? Apostrophe and then less than equal to 0, right? and apostrophe greater than equal to 3, right? Okay, wait. 3 in which range? Again in this range. So first you have to select here and put it here and then enter. Okay, so just a minute, I'll explain. Count ifs, select the range, comma, less than equal to 0, and again this range, comma, greater than equal to, sorry, we have to use uh, less than equal to 3. Here we have to use greater than equal because we need a data from 0 to 3, which includes 0 also, more than 0, which include 3, less than 3 also, right? So now criteria, yes, we got it. Now see the formula, see, count ifs, select the range. This is a range. In this, what I want to know? I want to know zero, number 0 and more than 0 also should be there. At the same time, again in this range, I want to know the number which is 3 less than 3. That means I want to get the frequency from 0 to 3. How many are there? Now, if you enter C, you can select 0 to 2. If you count, you can able to get the numbers, right? So this is how to calculate the frequency for the continuous data. This is how to calculate the frequency for discrete data by using spreadsheet, right? I hope this video is helpful for you and you understand how to calculate the frequency. So in next video, we will learn about how to draw a bar chart and graph all those things, right? So with this, we will end this session. Thank you.